Welcome to another Team Dinglasan video. In this video, we're gonna review Raya and the Last Dragon.
So last night we watched Raya and the Last Dragon.
Mommy was asleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, mommy fell asleep.
Yeah.
So you can access Raya and the Last Dragon with Premier Access on Disney Plus
Yeah, I want the sword
for $29.99.
for $30.
For $30. So yeah, we watched it last night. Raya and the Last Dragon is supposed to be the first Southeast Asian Disney movie.
I think that
With with Southeast Asian Disney movie, and if you don't realize, we are Filipino, and hence we are Southeast Asian. So we are very happy and excited for this movie.
yes, and also I think Raya's costume, the young Raya's costume, is gonna replace Elsa.
Maybe the older one too. But yeah, spoiler alert,
Right here.
covering his face. So Raya and the Last Dragon is basically
Southeast Asian.
a story about a nation called Kumandra,
Kumandra,
who
was filled with dragons.
who was united with magic and with
dragons.
dragons.
There's like
And then the Droon came, which is like
Oh wait, so Kumandra is comprised of 5 nations, all of which represent one piece of the dragon. Do you guys remember what it was?
heart, spine, fang, and tail, and
Talon.
talon.
So Fang is kind of like your
Fire Nation.
super fire nation, like very cut, very clean
Very
kind of
red.
nation.
Kind of red.
Heart is like your
Earth.
kind of like your nice leafy
Earth.
area. Very good food on spine. On heart. I think I like to think heart is Filipino, but that's me. So
And then like
spine is very mountainous, huge trees,
so like spine
big people.
Spine is like Air Nation kinda.
Sort of. Talon is very
There's only 4 nations.
5
No,
in Avatar. Talon is like a farmer's market. It's a huge village, or it's a huge water village or water nation. It's water city, and there's
So,
food
like,
and there's crime.
Basically, every like part of Kumandra was split, and they all have water around them.
They all have water around
Can I
them.
tell them why? Can I just say why?
Okay, go.
Okay, the Droon are like the kind of like villains. They're like soul-eating monsters that turn people into stone when they touch and duplicate every time.
What are you gonna say?
There's tons of dragons at the end.
Yeah, there's tons of dragons.
So the Droon don't like water. So every nation surrounded themselves with water. And then the last
Which is provided by the
what's it called?
dragons.
Dragons. But there's one more dragon. Every dragon was
Well, there was a war.
There was a war.
There was a war where the Droon were winning, and the last 5 dragons,
We're family.
who are a family, decided to fight the Droon by giving their soul and their powers to a crystal.
And the one who powered the crystal was Sisu.
Yes, and Sisu, the last dragon, was the one who
Powered
unleashed the power to defeat the Droon. Unfortunately, the power did not bring back all the dragons that were affected and turned into stone by the dragon.
But it did bring back all the
people.
yes.
This was 500 years in the past. 500 years later, the 5 nations have now, who used to be united under Kumandra, have now separated into their own nations because they believe that the crystal needs to be shared, or there's different thinking of what the crystal is supposed to be.
Okay, and then the Heart Nation, the chief of the Heart, gathered everyone around. Raya, which was like, she looked like 9.
Sure.
No, it's like young Raya.
Maybe 10.
Maybe 10. She thought she made a friend. Namari. She thought she made a friend, but she was actually like trying to like say she was a friend. She was Raya's friend to like get her to
get into the crystal place.
And then everybody was looking for Raya and Mari. And then
Namari lit a firework that drew everyone to the space. And then everyone came into the space and they fought over the jewel. The jewel fell and broke into 5 pieces.
That was luck based. That was very luck.
Yeah, 5 pieces. Then each nation grabbed one piece of the gem and disappeared.
That was very luck based.
What happened was when they
Raya tried to get all the pieces.
Yeah, she tried to get all the pieces initially, but when the gem was destroyed, it released the Drune.
Yeah.
And then the Drune took over everything.
Yes.
Once again. And so the mystic the story that Raya heard is that the last dragon, who is Sisu, they needed to find her in the end of a river.
And the Mari said, like, she had like a thing. What's it called?
A map.
A map. And then she said, at the end of every river.
Yes.
She was at the edge of at the end of a river. Not which river.
Yeah, so the movie is all about Raya trying to come together, find Sisu, which she eventually does.
5 years later.
6 years later. And then tries to collect all the gem pieces, which were collected from every nation, which are dispersed throughout all of the 5 nations, try to bring back the power to defeat the Drune and bring back her father, or what she calls her Ba.
But first, she has to look for Sisu. So she looked at the end of every river, and then at 6 years later, she came to the last one and found Sisu.
Which was unlucky. Of all the rivers you could find, it just so happened the last river that you look at is where you find the dragon. So she finds Sisu. She collects 2 pieces because apparently Talon was overrun by the Drune, and so that was the first gem she was able to find. But she was able to find every nation that she went to. She was able to collect a gem. Not only did she collect gems, she also collected friends.
Yeah, from every
nation. So her group of friends, Boone from Talon,
All the dragons,
or Boone from Tail.
Where he says is like me.
Yeah, Boone's very like him. Go.
All the dragons don't fly. When it's raining, they just...
Yeah, they walk on water, huh? So we find out later that the dragons don't actually fly; they walk on water, which is kind of cool. Very colorful.
And also in what's the farm thing?
Talon.
In Talon,
they find Con Baby,
which is Noi.
We find out because the guy from Tong, the guy from Spine, finds out that the name of the baby is actually Noi.
Did you?
And then
Spine.
So Tong from Spine, Talon, Noi from Talon, Boone from Tail, and then from Heart is Raya, and then they needed one from Fang, which they eventually
got.
The story comes together, and they put their trust in Namari to be able to bring back everyone.
Yeah.
And that trust between the nations was so powerful that not only did it bring back everyone, it also brought back
dragons.
All the dragons. So yeah, it was a very cool story. It's mind you, this is a very fun review. The action
at the end, Noi found
her mom.
So yeah,
also the mom has to take care of 3 monkeys too.
Yeah.
That can be hard.
very fun. We kind of looked like Avatar when we started watching it because of the
kinda.
costumes and the.
But there's five.
Yeah, so very Avatar-esque. But it was a very fun movie, very funny. So many aspects of Southeast Asian culture. We definitely saw some Filipino in there, but there's so many things that are so similar between the nations of. Yes.
Why
don't you raise your hand?
Because you were talking.
Oh.
It's weird because all the five nations are the whole Earth.
No, I think it was just a continent. I don't know.
No, because it's like the whole Earth because they didn't pass by any other thing then.
Well, she rode the main dragon river.
Yeah, but
between the nations.
But I think it's like the whole Earth.
Okay.
Like spread out.
Cool. Yeah, we'll find out more. Maybe there's gonna be a second one. I don't know. The June might come back, but yeah, very Southeast. Like I was saying, it's very Southeast Asian based. Very enjoyable. Definitely one of those movies that are fun. It's fun to watch. Very colorful. Very funny.
Funny.
The voices are pretty awesome. The dragon is voiced by
Awkwafina.
One of our favorite characters, Awkwafina, who we saw in Crazy Rich Asians and other Netflix shows. So,
but this one's not Netflix, it's Disney Plus.
Yes, but fun. This is our review. We enjoyed it very much, and we're gonna watch it again today because,
Mom,
like we said,
sleeping.
Mom was sleeping.
Yeah, she slept, so we're gonna enjoy.
Mom woke up at the end of the movie.
So we'll watch again this movie.
Mommy
Not just today, but we'll watch it more times.
Yeah.
Mommy
Definitely.
missed everything, but it's
She woke
just
up.
starting.
She woke up at the end of the movie.
Yeah.
Cool.
I
But yeah.
told her to wake up.
But yeah, thanks for watching this quick review. Hopefully you get to watch this as well. Watch
fun.
Raya and the Last Dragon on Disney Plus
It's on
with
Disney.
Premier Access. And enjoy
It's also in theaters.
in theaters if your theater is open.
$30.
So yeah, hopefully you get to enjoy it yourself when you get a chance.
Not dollar.
But we enjoyed it. We're gonna go and watch it again today
So Mommy
sometime,
can.
so we all can enjoy it.
Green.
Yeah, green for Raya. Okay. But thanks for watching our quick review on Raya and the Last Dragon, and we'll catch you on our next video.
Bye.
Till next time, we say